Thank you, Wildgrain, for sponsoring me in today's video. What is Wildgrain, you may ask? Wildgrain is the first bake from frozen subscription box for sourdough breads, artisanal pastries, and fresh pastas. Wildgrain partners with small bakers and pasta makers across the country to keep the tradition of artisanal and nutritious food alive. What a great convenience, from your freezer to your oven, and everything is less than 25 minutes. That is a time saver. And you can go on their website and choose multiple things. They're constantly changing it and due to seasons and that, and what you're doing is you're supporting small bakers around the country. And if you love sourdough, you get all the benefits without the hard work. Unlike store-bought products, they use a slow fermentation process that's easier on your belly, richer in nutrients and antioxidants, and can even help lower your blood sugar activity. They also have some great summer products. I got the Bavarian baked pretzel buns. Oh, we're gonna be using these for burgers tonight, which will be delicious. They even have macaron ice cream sandwiches. What? How delicious. So you're getting a nice variety for the seasons. And since it's kind of getting a little bit cooler, just like by a degree or so here in Florida, I went for the apple cider donuts. You know, you love a good, I don't think it ever gets very fall-like here, not for a long time, but I do love a good fall apple cider donut. So these right here in a box, all I'm gonna do is put them on a cookie sheet, pop in the oven, and they will be delicious. You know what's awesome about them is that with every box you order, they donate 2 meals to a nonprofit of your choice at no extra cost. What a beautiful thing. A Wildgrain's Class 8 subscription box contains all the original recipe sourdough breads, fresh pastas, and pastries that you know and love. And they have the first ever fully plant-based, which is dairy-free, egg-free, and 100% vegan, baked from frozen subscription box for sourdough bread, fresh pastas, and artisanal pastries. Need gluten-free? You can get all of your favorite baked from frozen breads, pastries, cookies, and pastas available in a fully gluten-free box. Okay, I've been transported for just a few minutes, even though it's 100 degrees out here in Florida. I'm feeling like fall. These apple cider donuts remind me of going to the apple orchards in the mountains and in Michigan, where they make the donuts fresh. They're so good. They're crisp on the outside and soft and squishy on the inside. These are delicious. What a nice treat for the upcoming fall season. So what a great idea. I didn't have to slave over making these all day. I just got to wake up, pop them in the oven, and enjoy some freshly baked donuts like I went to the apple cider orchard today. Thank you again, Wildgrain, for sponsoring today's video. Remember, go to wildgrain.com/AmyMarion to get $30 off your first box and free croissants for life. Bon appetit. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. I'm up and awake. We got the flamingo cup of coffee. We got the cheetah print mom shirt on, as my kids call it. The Florida mom cheetah print shirt. Does anybody else wear cheetah print? I don't know. I never wore cheetah print before. I don't know, and I don't look at it and go, oh, I need the cheetah print. I just put it on and I was like, oh, that fits loosely. I like it. So, but when I put it on, the girls are like, Mom, not the mom cheetah print. And I'm like, okay. So, it's all good. I can smile and laugh at myself. So it's all good. So today, it's Friday. So it's the end of the week, made it through a week, and I'm like, what do we got? We got this weekend is Steven's birthday. So he will turn the big 13 on Sunday, which is awesome. Growing up and to be a teenager, it's funny because today we may go, he has to go I'm gonna take him shopping to get some clothes and stuff, because I'm gonna take the kids in different stages, different times. I usually wait till after August, I feel like, and then I go, oh, we'll go September. And then it's like, and then it gets into like, there's winter clothes, and it's harder to find summer clothes here, which is weird because Florida is summer clothes. It's summer all year round. And it's not they don't have summer clothes, it's that like where we shop, I guess, we would shop at TJ Maxx, Marshalls. We do Old Navy as well. Those are the kind of clothes my kids like. And so when I went to look for a lot of the like shorts my kids love, Jensen loves the little, they're almost like sweatpants, but shorts, that's what he loves to wear, loves them. And it seems like if I wait, I never find any. And so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try to be smarter this year and go now. It is the end of August before it gets, before there's no summer clothes anywhere, which is a weird thing. But it's all good. So I'm gonna try to do that this afternoon. Steven, he got up and he's like, I said, do you wanna do that tomorrow? And he's like, well, I gotta do my school first. And I'm like, yes, you do have to do your school first, where I'm not really at the official start. I was gonna start after Labor Day. And so they wanted to start. So it's just nice. Your kids grow up, they want to take that initiative to get their school done and do things. And it's a good thing. It's a great thing seeing them grow. So it's his birthday. So I'm not sure what I'll do for today's video for filming. Maybe I'll film it this weekend and then show it on Monday. I'm not sure. We'll see how the day rolls. But I do have a few things up my sleeves that I don't have that I'm going to make today. It's going to be a beautiful day. Are you ready for a great day? I am ready for a great day. The first thing I'm going to do is right here as a mom. Brooklyn got this. It's very cute. It's a linen beach cover-up. I thought it was very cute. And if you know, you know. See the pink? She had washed it with a red thing that bleeded onto the shirt. And so, you know, do you remember being young? Do you remember being old and making that same mistake? I was young and made that mistake. I was old and made that mistake. And I think I stopped buying, as I did more and more laundry, like I think when I was younger, let's go on a side tangent. I remember buying like shirts, and this is way back in the day, like how long have we been married? 30 years. Go back 30, 28 years where you just buy clothes at the store, because this is before they had a lot of permanent press and non-wrinkle shirts. And so I'd buy things and I wouldn't care if I'd have to iron. I didn't think about ironing them because I just didn't. That was not my thing. And then as I went, oh, you have to iron that. Then my smartness came in where I was like, don't buy anything unless it has to be wrinkle-free and you don't have to iron it. You can just hang it up. And so that progressed over time. And then I think when I bought the red things, I would realize, oh, that bleeds onto other clothes. Don't buy any more red colored anything, which is weird. Whites were another outfit that whenever you buy whites, they just get dingy over time. And so, you learn things. Don't do. As we get older now, we have more white things, but we didn't before, because you just did all your laundry together because you have so many kids. Who's going to separate laundry? Not me. But one of those things, Brooklyn's doing her own, and so she, it got stained. And so thankfully I hung it up and didn't put it in the dryer, but it is still pink. So I'm like, I know I Googled a bunch of recipes, a bunch of things, and a lot of it was the OxyClean, which I don't have anymore. Remember, I used that whole container up because I'm like, I'm never going to be using this. So I looked up homemade pink tint remover for linen clothing, no OxyClean. So it's hydrogen peroxide, baking soda. I'm going to use my Norwex powder and warm water. We're going to see if that takes it out. We understand being, an adult and paying good money for things, and it gets ruined, and you're like, no. So, but they're young. It's okay if it doesn't. It'll be okay. But I'm gonna try to redeem it and be like hero mom here. So it says, let's see, it is a cup of peroxide. Okay, does anybody else? I don't think I've ever shared this before. If you have I don't think it's bad to talk about these things. It's normal naturally. So if you have little kids listening, or maybe you don't want them to hear, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It has to do with the woman thing. Okay. If you are a woman and you have your time of the month, you know what I'm talking about, and things get on things and stain, do you know if you put hydrogen peroxide on it, it will like eat it away and get the stain out right away? I don't know why I did not know this when I was younger. I remember being a teen and having, accidents and things, and I'd rinse in cold water in the sink, to get the stain out, but still. And then years later, someone told me about peroxide, and I was like, genius, because if it gets on your bed, you try to scrub it, it doesn't come off right away, and you gotta wash your bedding. If it gets on, you know how it is, right, ladies? Peroxide, it literally goes away. I don't even know. I don't know why. I didn't know that till well into my I think I was in my 40s, and I was like, where's this been my whole life? There was no internet. But peroxide, get yourself a bottle of peroxide. Even the spray one is nice. I have that for my girls, and I just say, I keep it under the bathroom sink. I'm like, if you have an accident, just spray it on there. It literally eats away, because what happens when you get a cut, you put it on there, it fills up and bubbles all up. It does the same thing to your clothing. There you go. Okay, little tidbit. That wasn't a bad thing. I just didn't know if you didn't want your kids to, I don't know. Okay, anyways, let's move on. So it is a cup of that, and it is half a cup of baking soda. Actually, it's baking soda, so I'm going to put... Okay, so that, and it says laundry detergent. I'm using my Norwex powder. I wonder if I just did my Norwex powder alone, if that would work. I'm going to actually go a whole scoop. What's wrong? Don't like that? She's like, Mom, are you over there? Maxine. She's like, I don't know, I just have to let you know I'm here. And then it says warm water, enough to submerge the shirt. Okay, so we're going to try soaking it and see what it does. Hopefully it'll be like, Mom, you're the best, and if not, that's okay too. Okay, it says let it sit for 6 to 8 hours. So you will not see the results until, I mean, I could check it tonight, but I'll put it in my bathroom sink so I see it. It's not out of sight of mine. And I'll just kind of like go like this and wring through it. And we'll see if it works. Another thing, it said to hang it outside in the sunlight, direct sunlight for a few hours. I didn't even think about doing that right away. Why? I don't know. I talk about it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this in my bathroom so I keep an eye on it. Okay, something that I got suckered into buying and I realized I'm like, it's just fruit and chocolate, is that TruFruit. That stuff is so expensive. So expensive. And we had that like fun movie. What did we do the other day? Remember, everybody grabbed a tree. Autumn was with us and she saw the TruFruit and she's like, that looks really good. I want that. And we got it. It was like so expensive. And I'm like, I had a bite. I'm like, it's literally fruit and chocolate. That's it. Just frozen. Like just frozen. So I'm like, why am I not making this? I don't know why. We used to do a lot of the bananas dipped in chocolate. I have not over the years. I don't know why. I just have not. I realize it's one of those things that my kids, they like, and it's a nice treat. So make your own, people. Even with the price of chocolate being expensive, it's still cheaper than buying at the store. So I have bought strawberries. They don't look the best, but they'll be good. And I have bananas because that's what my kids will eat. Now, looking online, a lot of it says to freeze the fruit first. And so that's what I was thinking, because if you don't freeze it after, I think that's, you know how it is when you take strawberries and you like, they get all squishy inside. Do you know what I mean? So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna cut the tops off the strawberries, cut the bananas into little chunks and put them on parchment paper. We're gonna put those in the freezer and freeze those for a little bit, and then we will take them out and we'll dip them in some chocolate chips and coconut. That'll be really good. So we used to, my girlfriend, I think it was Crystal, they stayed for a visit years ago at our house, and there was a lot of chocolate left over, so she took bananas and just dipped them in the chocolate, and everybody had them. They were delicious. So that's what I'll do. I'll cut them in bigger chunks instead of really tiny ones, or we'll see what I do. But we'll do that and put them on parchment paper. I'll stick them in the freezer. Okay, I'm gonna go put these in the freezer. I was just thinking, you know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take these. I'll melt my chocolate when I do it. I have to let them freeze for a little bit. But I do have a bag of like raspberries, and I think it has blueberries and strawberries. I'm gonna try those. Does it make a difference if it's fresh strawberries? Or can you use frozen strawberries because you're already freezing them? We're gonna do a little figuring, but I'm gonna go put these out in the garage into the freezer because this one is not big enough. Okay, I just went through and looked at my food in my refrigerator and what I have to make and what I have to do, and I'm like, we're limited today, but that's okay. We're still gonna make food, we're still gonna do stuff. I'll even film into this weekend making food if I have to, but what we're gonna do first is everybody's favorite, just, it's okay. It is okay. That's bad, that's awful, that's horrible, so is bologna, so is microwave oven, so is microplastics and everything you wear, all the beauty products women put on their faces. Oh, terrible, I know. Little spam is just fine. So I got this. I got one last time to show how to cut. Look at that. This is the Aldi version. How to cut with my little meat slicer. Someone emailed me and asked me. They said, I think that looks like a game changer for my food prep. And I said, it is a game changer for meal prep. If you do like fresh chicken or beef, this little slicer, let me show you here. I got this one right here. This is very, very good. It's the Once for All meat slicer. Amazing, amazing. Let me shake this out here. There we go, okay. So this is awesome. Someone said, would you show me how to do this? I'm like, sure, I'll show you how to do it. That's a beautiful thing. I even had, you know what, something else I have to ask you. One of my viewers, she's an older, elderly lady, and she said she cannot get out much. And she mentioned, I wish I should go back in the video and see it. And she said in the comments, she said, thank you for going out and filming. I think it's when we went to, was it Hobby Lobby? Maybe, yeah, maybe Hobby Lobby. And she said, because I can't get out. So she goes, it's nice to be able to go and see what there is in the store. So this is a weird thing maybe, but maybe you, not even elderly, because you can be young and be homebound. If you would like me, we have stores everywhere. We have pretty much every store here in my area in Florida. When I moved here, I was like, wow, I'll be able to go to all these stores that everybody talks about. But I'm like, in reality, I go to the same stores over and over. But they do have everything. So I thought, you know, if there is a store you want me to go to and go film, go see what they have, I would be happy to do that, even if I wasn't shopping, just to go and film, just to make your day. Is that a weird request for anybody? So let me know if there is a store that you wanted me to go to. Let me know anything, grocery stores, regular stores, looking at home decor. I'll go do anything, and if I can, it'll work out. So even if if you know how to email me as well. My name is below, my email address, and then you can tell me specifically the things you like or what you're looking for. Sometimes, like, it might be somebody needs to go shopping and they can only order on the app, so they want to go see specific things. They want to see what kind of drinks versus looking. Maybe they just can't search real well in the app, and they just have to know specifically what they want. They want me to go and show you everything they have, because I know for myself, I get a lot of ideas just by seeing videos and going, oh, that's something I need to think about for meals. And so I think it just gives you ideas. So let me know. Maybe there's no need for that. I don't know. There's a lot of YouTube channels that do all the what's new in different stores. But if there is some place specifically you would like me to go, let me know, because we have so many stores here, so many stores in our area, and love to go and film and share what I find. So let me know. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, this thing right here, this is a slicer. They said, show me how to do this. Look at this thing, it slides in, this little piece slides in here. Don't mind the loud refrigerator. Slides in here, and then look at it, suction cups down, so it does not move. And then all you do is put your meat in here. This is, you would wanna do fresh meat. I'm using canned stuff because I have so much freezer food still. I just went out there just now to look, and I was like, my goodness, we still have a lot of chicken. We still have beef. We still have hamburger. I mean, there's just a lot out there. So I'm like, I have no need to buy any more fresh stuffs. But I still wanted to show you how this works. Here's a little blade. You can cut it super thin. Do not cut this. It will slice your finger. I have done that. There's a little button on the back. Click it out. Do not touch. This will slice. You literally hold the handle. Oh, that did not stick because my countertop was. Make sure to secure. There, secure. You literally put this on, and you just push it down right here, and then hold your handle, and you just do a sawing motion back and forth. Now, again, do fresh meat. It cuts amazing. It still cuts amazing for this stuff too, but it cuts it perfectly thin. We just had beef fried rice that I did. Mexicans like, I smell something. We had beef fried rice yesterday, was it 2 days ago when I made it in the slow cooker, and I cut all that meat thin. So good, so good. So go check this one out. I do have this linked in my store because it's awesome. Whenever I find good deals of great things, it's amazing. If you use canned lunch meat, it's gonna stick a lot more. Chicken does not, the beef does not, because it's raw, obviously. So I just wanted to show you how it cut on here. Great purchase. There's many things in my life. Dough machine, greatest thing ever. Meat slicer, greatest thing ever, because the reason I like it is because I can't cut super thin with my knife. I probably could. It's just hard when you get to that last piece, and it's always like, okay, I gotta go, you know, and you're cutting so much of it. So this works really well for it. It's inexpensive for the price of it. So look up that one up. It's the meat slicer. Again, a kitchen tool, one of those things. There's a lot of kitchen tools for everything out there. This would be one that I love. So next thing, you smell that, next thing don't just like, it smells like bacon. I'm gonna get a pan out, we're gonna fry some of this. All right, we're gonna let that fry out because that would be like, Steven likes Spam. Do the other kids like Spam? I don't even know if my other kids like Spam, but I know Steven likes Spam. Greg's like, I love that when I had it. He's like, that's so good. He's like, I haven't had a Spam sandwich in so long. Does anybody else have a Spam sandwich? Yeah, so I'm gonna cut these ones a little bit thinner. These go good with a piece of bread and an egg fried on top. But frying them first is always such a good thing. So I'm gonna just cut these up and fry those after. Seems like I smell that. Okay, so I'm gonna refill my nuts. This container is from Sam's Club. I don't mind this one, but I really like the Aldi version of mixed nuts. That's something I really enjoy lately. Is mixed nuts. Just a little handful with my stuff. I know the raw ones are better. I get it. I'm not at that place in my life that I have raw nuts right now. I did for many, many years, but these ones I like because this has macadamia nuts in it. No peanuts, just very good. So these go in my little cupboard over here. Maxine's like, it's not Maxine, don't you? You know this, like bacony smell. She's like, I need some after it's done. She's like, give me some, Mommy. I think the key is making it crispy like bacon. And then it's almost like bacon. Maxine's like, I'm waiting, Mommy. You're waiting. You gotta wait till it cools off a little bit. She's like, I'm shaking for it. Okay, so what else? This is gonna be the weirdest day because, like, what are we having today? We're having breakfast. I still have some pancakes. I have sausage balls, Spam, eggs, cereal. There's plenty for breakfast. Lunch, I have chicken salad still, a little bit of egg salad, and I have some beef fried rice. So that is gonna be the lunch today. We're gonna use to eat that up. And then dinner tonight, we're gonna be doing those kibasas, the chicken sausages I bought yesterday. I'm gonna make those. And I'm also gonna cook some burgers. And so that way, either one. If you don't want a burger, you know, have the kibasa. If you don't want kibasa, you can have a burger. And then we can have, because I have a lot of good cheese. I'm trying to use up stuff that I have. And so we have a lot of cheese slices, you know, all the cheese slices I bought, and really didn't use a ton of them. So, we still do, because I have burgers, we can do chicken patty sandwiches, all those good things. So I'm thinking, why don't I think I grabbed the last of the hamburgers. I'll make some of the fun buns from the Wildgrain bake thing for dinner tonight. And then we'll have those, and I'll probably just put some fries in the oven. I'm just gonna make it easy, and then the weekend we're just kind of waiting, because then tomorrow we can have some leftovers. Sunday is when we're gonna make food for Steven's birthday. So again, we'll see. I might put that in here, or Monday. But we'll be doing chicken. He's gonna do chicken on the grill, so I'm gonna parboil it, some spices, and then we'll cook it out there on the grill. He wants them. His friends can have hot sauce or barbecue sauce, either one. And I do have the grilled chicken, so I'll probably do that. I don't know what else. We'll do some sides. Boys don't really care, do they? They don't. They want that watermelon. And he wants chocolate cupcakes with no icing. I'm like, okay. He's like, I don't like the icing. I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna make some chocolate cupcakes, but I will make icing for everybody else, because I'm sure everybody else likes it. And then just leave some plain for him. And so that's gonna be his, but I'm not gonna make that until tomorrow, because I want him fresh for his birthday on Sunday, because he's gonna have a little gathering with his friends after church on Sunday. So I'm thinking, why don't I just make that tomorrow, which will be good. So it's gonna be an easy day today, because why make anything? Don't make anything. And it's hot. It's like 100 degrees outside. It's not 100. It's gonna be 90. It is. Well, it did say heat advisory for the next like 3 days. So, you know, it is hot. So I don't want to do too much. I don't mind baking and stuff, but I just don't want to do so much food, because it's just easier to grab the kibasa and eat it, and a burger and eat it and have it, you know. So we're just gonna keep frying these. Maxine's just waiting. She's like, I gave up. Did you give up, Maxine? Did you give up on Mommy? I'm so sorry. She's like, is it time? Is it time? I don't know if it's too hot. Let me see. I'm sure she's gonna like it. Let me see if it's too warm. I give you a piece that's just hot. All right, let that piece sit out for a minute. I'll let it cool off and you can have it. Thanks, Mom. And then wait, because we also have a whole loaf of bread. So we have this still, so this can be for sandwiches today, and then it is Friday, so I'm gonna have to have some for Greg for Monday, but we'll, I might make some this weekend. I don't even know. I'm not sure what the weekend's gonna bring, or how things unravel and roll. This week he had noodle salad with the ham, so I don't have to worry about sandwiches, but next week I'll probably be back to sandwiches. So that's how you do it. It's like I don't wanna make stuff just to waste it, because then it just wastes. Anybody else? I don't like throwing food away, and I do have to throw food away occasionally. I don't like to do that, so you want to be frugal with what you have. And then I'm like, treats, we have, we're gonna have the chocolate covered fruit. We do have ice cream, we have popsicles, and we have ice cream, pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, and we'll have cupcakes this weekend. So no sense making, so I probably chop the watermelon up, because we can eat that too. Fill your days with real life, that's the key. The Spam is good. I think the key is thin and crispy. thin and crispy, then it tastes like turkey bacon, because turkey bacon is not turkey bacon. For those of you who think it is, it's not. So there's no bacon on turkey, but they make it out of a potted lunch meat. You take your turkey and grind it up, smush it down, boil it just like the Spam, and then fry it. It's the same thing. So I'm thinking I'm gonna let these pieces kind of crisp up. Maxine already got her stash in there, so all good things. All right, while that's frying, let's cut some watermelon. Let's take our watermelon from Aldi here and see how it compares. I mean, it's in the season, so can't complain. The watermelon from Aldi, very good. Very crisp and delicious. Okay, there's still hope out there. There's still good watermelon. The end of August, that's actually really good. A good thing. The last ones I bought from Detweiler's, they were from Georgia, and they were not good. I don't even know where this was from. I'm gonna have to, did it say on the label? I think it says product of USA, let's see. Or actually, it'd be on the outside of one of these pieces. Where am I looking for a label? I'll have to look at one of the pieces. Yeah, it's nice and crisp all around. That's really good. Wonderful, that's a good thing. Next week I'm gonna be going out. I have to get tires for my car. It's time to get tires already. So I'm gonna take Autumn with me. I'm gonna be doing Sam's Club. So I kind of looked at, I had a quote from my dealership and a quote from Sam's Club. At Sam's Club, if you have the Plus membership, the business one, you get like really good, way better perks than you would through the dealership. So I was like, you know, definitely much cheaper. It was almost half, which obviously we know that, right? It's gonna be cheaper than going to the dealership. So we're gonna do that next week. And then she said, I'm looking for the sticker, she wanted to go thrifting. I was like, you wanna go thrifting? She's like, yeah, because I'm gonna take everybody and go shopping. And she's like, you know, we could go thrifting too. I was like, you wanna go thrifting? So I'm gonna go with her. There's a store. I have seen Kimberly, is it Wadsworth? She's on here. I just watch her, Kim, on here for YouTube. And she goes to a red, white, and blue thrift store. She lives a little bit, she lives in Tampa, I think, above me. It's one of those things that's not close, it's not far away, but just not right next door. And so she goes to these red, white, and blue thrift stores, and I've seen them around here. We just have never gone to one. And so there is one up by the Sam's Club that we like to go shopping. It's just a nice, quieter town. So I was like, no, Autumn, it's supposed to be a great little red, white, and blue. I saw like it was an ad for like, remember the older people? Like my mom used to do the casino. Yeah, she's a gambling grandma. The casino things where you get on the buses and they drive you to the gambling places up north. And she would do that with her friend. So the old people rides. There's probably younger ones too. But I saw that they literally took people to the red, white, blue thrift store, and I was like, interesting. And so I saw it up. I didn't realize it was right there. I've seen them in different places, just not anywhere. Like maybe I think there is one in our like close to me, but I just have never been there. We usually do the Goodwill one. So I am gonna do that with Autumn next week. And then we'll also be at Sam's Club. So I'm like, do I get a few things to fill our refrigerator with? We'll see. I didn't even see the wrapper in there at all, so I'm not sure. But anyways, this is all good. So we'll do a thrifting store next week too. This is really good, so perfect. Okay, chocolate, or let's do our fruit is frozen. So let's do chocolate chips here. And put them in here. And then we'll microwave these. I have to do some more, we'll see. Add my coconut scented oil. It smells good, I like it, but I know it's not for everybody. Let's do about a tablespoon in there. Okay, let's go put this in the microwave. And then I'll get my fruit out in the freezer. Chocolate chips, a little bit of coconut oil. I did probably about a minute total. Just did like 30 seconds and then kept checking it and stirred it. This should melt the rest, and I'll dip these in. These are frozen solid, and I'll put them back on here. Kind of hold them up. They're probably gonna stick to it or freeze real. The chocolate will get frozen, hardened. That's the word, real quick, because these are frozen. We'll see. I might have to put it back in the microwave to, make the chocolatey mixture more melted. We'll see here. This will be good. And then I've got some, I'm gonna try some of those too. I'm sure I'm gonna have to do more. We'll see how much. Keep stirring. Should take it outside and just do it in the hot, hot sun. Okay, let's see how these do. That goes real quick. I've never done frozen strawberries. I've always done fresh ones. So you're definitely gonna need a little bit more stuff. So that would be well over, like probably a good pack would do about 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. So I'm gonna definitely go through the chocolate chips, but still like a package of chocolate chips, what is it, $3 now? I know it's crazy. I think it's about $3. So that would probably do like almost 1 pack of strawberries. So let me put some more in. I even looked up the recipe for this and it even said to refreeze, but I'm like, they're already frozen. So I'm gonna put them in little containers here and just put them right in the freezer. That works. So again, you're gonna be going through the chocolate, but if you go to the price of what these cost you, they're a lot. And I saw even one was, and I don't know if TruFruit is just chocolate. I just think of that name, but I think that they do yogurt ones too. My kids wouldn't do the yogurt ones. So, okay, perfect. Let me, I don't mind chocolate in my hands. Let me put this in little containers. We'll freeze this so we can put more. Got 2 little containers already, which is awesome. I don't know about doing the frozen fruit because I'm gonna do the bananas here. They're just so tiny. Maybe if you really like were doing it for a party or something, yeah, maybe take your time. But I was just like, they're gonna break apart in there. I'm at the bottom of the chocolate, you know. So, but I'm gonna let these harden up and then I'll try them and see, but I'm sure they will be delicious. So I gotta go to my freezer and get the bananas. I'm gonna put these other fruit out there as well. Okay, so I took a bite of the raspberry. Raspberries are good because they're so tiny that they sort of kind of melt a little bit and you can really taste the, like I just grabbed up the paper. If it was in the freezer, probably a little bit more frozen. But those are actually, they're good. They're very good. And the frozen strawberry, I didn't really notice the difference between that and the fresh one. So yes, you could use frozen fruit as well. Now bananas, I don't really like banana anything and I don't like how they turn brown. I'm weird, but my kids really like these. We used to make these bananas on a stick. Anybody else? So let's dip these and then we'll have our fruit. So that's, yeah, that used a lot of chocolate chips, like say $6, possibly $9 worth of chocolate chips. Would that be right? 3 bags, 2, 4, I've done this 3 times. Yeah, $9. That'd be like $10 in chocolate, $2 in bananas. The fruit was 5, so say $15, $16. But I think one of these containers I would think would be 1 bag of the chocolate fruit because there's not much in there. So I've got 1, 2 already done, 3 in there, and then I'll have probably 4, 5, maybe 6. So you definitely get a lot more doing it yourself. So let's dip the bananas. If you notice, my chocolate started getting thick real quick on that last one, so I was like, that's weird. So I took it and put it back in the microwave and then it just got hard and thick, and I'm like, why is that doing that? And I was like, so I added like another tablespoon of the oil, stirred it, and it was just hard. Now at that point, I think in my head, maybe I have burned it or something, even though I didn't. Well, you know what I did? I just added more coconut oil, more than I thought. I probably added like a couple tablespoons and stirred it, it got better. Then I did like 3 or 4 and it got better. And then it turned it back to liquid. So I wonder after using it and putting that in there a bunch of times, it does that. Because look at, now it's all workable again. So that's good. Just keep adding your oil. If it gets thick like that, add more than you actually think. So something I've learned new at 49 years old. Hey, Maddie. I love being a mama. My kids, they're so fun. They're so fun. They just came down. We were sitting there talking about different things we're going to be doing, and just fun. I love kids. You know what I mean? It's fun. They're a good thing. Oh, squeaky dishwasher. You know, you go through different phases in life, and the older kids, I had so many little kids when they were teenagers that the time was not always there to just sit and chit chat and stuff. And so I guess you get that chance now with the younger ones to be able to do that. So here's the bananas. That worked out so good to, let me show you, to take that chocolate, just add more oil. That's your missing ingredient. I thought it was the chocolate going bad, and then I realized, you know what? You just gotta add more oil. So it doesn't, they're not perfect looking, but that's okay. Here's gonna be my mixed container with the raspberries, comes some strawberries, but we've got a bunch of these. What? Is that gonna shut? I don't know if that's gonna close. Okay, so I just gotta make sure these are gonna close, which I think they are, so this will be great. So I'm not big on the, I tried chocolate, I'm not big on the banana one. But I've got 4 containers in the freezer of chocolate, so that was fun, good. All right, you want real life, right? This is real life, dark, dingy garage. So I just went out, talked with the girls, put the fruit in the container, and then I'm like, what do I have to do today? So I just went out front. We just put in that blanket for the weed barrier, right? And dug up our front, put that down, then put all the wood chips on top to prevent weeds and grass from popping through. There's weeds and grass popping through. What? I'm like, my goodness. I'm like, how? I was just sitting there, I'm like going, I'm gonna pull those. And I'm like, why is there grass popping up through? Grass here is crazy. So I don't know. So I just went out with my weed killer. I know, and I sprayed them because I'm not about picking weeds. I'm not into that. It's okay, it's okay. This has been something on my car for a long, long time. This is my old church sticker from our old church at Upward. And so it's burned. It's burned from the Florida sun. And I'm like, it is time to take off. It's one of those things that I don't even think about until I get my car washed. I'm like, oh, I need to remove that. So I just asked Greg, I'm like, what's the best way to remove that? Oh, look at it. He said, put some Goo Gone on it. So I put Goo Gone. I think oil works the same too, but we had Goo Gone. And then he said, use a good brand new razor blade. Look at that. Come off. So I need to take that off of my car. I had that, and I had it, one of our old neighborhood tuxedo, our community sticker, but that came off in a car wash one time. This is literally melted on. This has been on for 2 years since I got my car. So yay, that's good. Okay, I gotta take that off. Just something on the list to do, and I'm like, one day. Well, today's the day, people. So let's get that off. That's nice. Okay, that's gonna actually come right off. Perfect. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, that is real good. So, okay, hold on one sec. So I'm pretty sure. What you getting, a lizard? She's like, I'm getting something. I think that if you use this stuff and kind of rub it, it'll get the goo stuff off. Yep. I have to do it a little bit more. Kind of soak it, but this will be good. This will be off my car. It's hard to see. I'm like, is it making scratches? I don't know. Usually I use there's Windex in the garage here. It'll work right perfect. Oh, you can still see where the circle is. Oh, they're still gooey. Hold on, they're still gooey. It's literally like an imprint onto the glass. That's so weird. So you can see the circle. Not sure. Will that ever go away? Maybe it just takes time. Maybe the Florida sun needs just to beat on it a little bit, and it's gonna be one of those things I'll probably pay attention to outside and just go, oh, rub that a little bit more. I don't know if it's gonna make my whole back window all greasy. Okay, I don't know, does that permanently tint my window? That's so weird. It was a brand new car. I don't know if that works or not. We'll see. It's literally like a circle right there. You probably can't see anything, but it literally tints in. It's like you can see the circle right here. I don't think you guys can. So I guess I'll just see what that does. All right, that was one more thing on my list. Done. Okay, back inside. Miracle, we need no laundry. Come in. Come on. Need no laundry today. There's like nothing down here. I'm like, I'll have to have everybody check the bathrooms upstairs, but I think we are gonna be good for heading for the weekend. This room's clean. My room's clean. So what else? Let me get you right here. Something else I do want to do. Let me get my stuff out. All right, so another thing I wanted to do is I bought these flowers at Hobby Lobby, and I wanted to replace them with these ones. We have, I'll show you in a minute, I have two like pieces of driftwood with a mason jar at my front door. Matthew made them for me many years before he married Lauren, and so I love it. And so I usually trade it out and get different florals. Now when we moved here, it's all new. You're figuring out, like we moved to our mountain house, I got decorations and then like totally changed my color vibe for the mountains completely until what I had, which you guys mostly saw. And so here I bought like a lot of like the orangey peachies, and I'm like, I like that. I like, these are my absolute favorite. I love these. I have these in red, and I love those for my little trees outside, but I want to get away from them and go for more pink. These kind of, they almost look a little bit pink, but I know for my little Christmas trees outside, I'd like to find these in the pink. I mean, actually by itself, it doesn't look too bad, but I know it's not pink compared to pink. It looks more orangey, you know what I mean? So I'd love to find these for my little trees I put outside on my front porch, because I did red out there, the same ones as these, and I would like to do more like what we do inside, where we're doing, because our house is the teal, I'd like to do more of the pink and the teal in that. So I looked at Hobby Lobby, only has red ones right now, so I don't know if they'll have, they have red and they have white, they don't have pink though, so I'm not sure what I'll do, but I just like this little floral. I have a lot of these because I like them. So this is what I did, is I did these around the house because I like the peach, but I'm trying to get away from peach and do pink. So I got these were on clearance. So I'm just gonna cut, I'm assuming, about the same. It probably is a little bit tall. I might be able to cut a couple of these down. I'm not sure how I'll do that. I'm not sure what I'll do. Maybe I'll cut the stem of that one up a little bit, because the tallness factor would be about there. So I'll probably cut right here, and I'll cut these. I'm not even sure. Let's just cut these down real fast. Went to the garage and got these. This is my old wire cutters. It has been turned into a garage tool, so I don't even know if it's even sharp anymore. Probably not, or it's just that these are super hard to cut into. So you kind of wiggle it back and forth. There you go. That works. Just it'll cut. It's just a little difficult. So this might all fall apart here. I have to just kind of see. So let me see if I can get some. Just wiggle it back and forth. It'll eventually cut. You can even use the scissors and run your scissors, but it will do the same process. Or just bend the wires if you can. Like that's what I do in my tall vases, is just bend the wires. This is so bad. I should go get, he probably has like wire stripper cutters or something, I'm not sure. So I'm thinking, I just think that'll be too tall for, if I go like this and this, I'm thinking will be better. These are how tall they were. You know what I mean? Just cut this one down a little bit more like the base. But it's about the same height. So let's cut a little bit more of this one off. I forget the cheesy ones you get at the store. Get these ones. These are Craftsman. I think these are going to cut a whole lot better. Maybe? Oh, yeah. They can just bend it after. It's just such thick wire. Oh my goodness. So I just need to, this was on clearance because someone probably bought it and returned it after bending it. So let's try to reshape it up. I think that's gonna work. Right there. I know that's gonna work actually. Let me cut my other ones here. I think that has to do with how you hold it. I was doing it this way. If you turn it this way, it cuts a little bit better. So I'm thinking those would be great. So let's go over to, let's go over here and put them in. I'm only gonna leave my, this stuff up for a little bit, I know, because we're gonna be going into fall, but at least I'll have them for next year because this has been on my list since last year to use, and I've tried to make notes of like different time. I haven't gone to Hobby Lobby to really buy anything for a while, so even like Christmas, I wrote down last year the things I want to get for this year so that I can kind of get that beforehand versus like start decorating and go, oh, I don't need that, so look at these going here. So I like them. I just put little river stone rocks in the bottom. I like those. I like those a whole lot. Okay, I like that pink. Perfect. A little bit more on that one than this one. It's one of those things you keep moving and keep moving to make it good, but I think it's good. That's good there. So the only thing, this is orangish peach. Got it at the thrift store. Probably replace it eventually, but that's not a big deal. It just goes there. I have nothing else for this area. So I'll see if, I don't really know. I don't think Jaden, I don't know if she has like a color for her apartment or not, but I'll see if she wants these florals. If not, then I will pass them along. I like the peach. I think it's pretty, but I just am going for more pink. Okay, welcome to 95 degrees. That's just the actual temperature. It's about, the real feel is 109 today, so it's toasty out here. Okay, what I'm gonna do, because I can't see you, it's just sunshine. I am going to cook, I've got burgers and those cheddar sausage things. I'm gonna cook them now, you know why? Because I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna be gone all the way until dinner time, so this way dinner's done when Greg gets home. That's why I like to have it done so I don't have to race before. So let me, I always lift this and then I drop the bucket, so I gotta be really careful. So, oh my goodness, the metal is burning. So I'm gonna do, we've got these. I'm just gonna do 6 for now and then see, because some like burgers, some like those. I do have the other ones. If we eat them, that's great. If not, no big deal, stick them in the freezer. So I'm gonna cook these, and then I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna go into my office, and what I'm gonna do is get a piece of paper. I'm gonna do a list, and what I'm gonna do is get figure out what Steven needs for his clothing. I don't really think he needs that much. I know he needs some shorts. So I'd like to go through and see, okay, what is he actually, I've had teenagers, I've had 10 teenagers. So what they'll do is they'll try to tell me they need all the stuff and then go, wait a minute, you still have a lot of clothes in your closet still. So I need to see what is actual needs so that we cover the basics. And then, you know, if they want to get a couple extra, that's fine with me. So we need to get that. I don't really think they need a whole lot. Because the weather is pretty much year round the same. We bought stuff last year, like we bought a couple nice long sleeve shirts, and they barely warm because it's just warm. You know, we always made sure they had a sweatshirt, make sure they have a hoodie. They never wear them. They never wear them. So I think when we go see Christmas lights, like they put on a hoodie, but they've all got one because they're not all like Steven. He's changed in size, but like Maddie, Autumn, and Jensen, they're pretty much, you just get a big one and it fits them forever. You know what I mean? Because you don't really need a coat at all here. And so, and they do like, Jensen doesn't like wearing pants at all. He's my shorts. He is a Florida-born boy. Before we moved here, we lived in the mountains, of course, and he always wore those like shorts. He loves them, shorts and t-shirt. I was like, Jensen, you're gonna have to wear a pair of pants eventually, even in the winter. He refused. I mean, he did not. He wore them for my grandma's funeral. I'm like, you're gonna have to wear a pair of pants. He's like, Grandma wouldn't care if I wore shorts. I'm like, you're right, Grandma would not care. She would say to be comfortable, but as mom, I'm gonna say we're all gonna wear dress pants. So, got him dress pants. He wasn't happy, but he wore them. He was very, I wasn't, not that he wasn't happy. He just doesn't like wearing pants. That's all. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying bad. He wore them. He was very grateful to do that for Grandma. But shorts, he loves shorts. So he's a shorts and slides boy. Before, I laughed because in the mountains, I'm like, he wears slides and his socks in the middle of winter. And I'm like, people probably thought he was crazy. I said, but you know what? He fits in right here. So the first day we went to our church, I looked around at the youth group and I'm like, oh my goodness, Jensen, these are your people. These are your people. These are slides and like the socks. Boys, that's them. And so he fits right in. So he's good pretty much. I think I'm gonna go through and see if he needs a couple pairs of shorts to find. Steven, he likes wearing both. He usually likes to wear pants. He's more my pants boy. He would wear pants in the middle of a 100-degree summer, and so he's starting to switch a little bit more now and wear shorts, so that's a good thing. So I'm like, okay. So I think he needs to get shorts. I don't really think he needs pants, but I will look and see, and maybe just a couple shirts, and I'll have to look and see what else they need. So that's the game plan for today, and it's whatever we find and whatever we see. So, okay, this is smoking, good. So I will let this do its thing. It is hot. I don't want to have to come refill it. All right, pool's making chlorine. It's some toasty day. Oh my goodness, it's nice outside. Maxine's over there looking for her lizard friends. All right, let's go inside. I gotta wash my hands because I got raw hamburger on it, and then we'll go upstairs. All right, up in my office now. So I've been doing a lot. I went downstairs. Kids have been up and moving, doing school, so checking on all their stuff. And so what happened is the burgers are almost done. The cheddar sausage things are done. I already brought those in. And then I went through Steven's clothes and I went through Jensen's clothes. Boys are so easy. They're so easy. Like girls, they like to, and boys do too. I guess boys do like to do style. They like different shirts. They like this. But for the most part, it's just shorts and a top. Shorts and a t-shirt, that's it. So I'm like, that's way easy. So I went through to see what he has. So I know what we have to get, and the same thing for Jensen. Jensen doesn't want to go. He doesn't like shopping that much, and so I thought, no big deal. I know what he likes, so I'm like, I will get it, take some pictures, and then send it to Autumn so she can show him if he likes them or not. So I got my list for today for that. So then what I'm thinking, I've got a little bit of time here before we go, and what else do I have to do? I was going to redo our chore list. Now this is one of those things that I've been making chore list for eons with my first kids all the way to the last kids, because you know what? We all need a chore list. I need a chore list. I didn't even realize, hold on one second. I literally I forgot I had an extra chore list. This was, this was the extra ones to do through the year as we needed them through the summer, and then I never even did it because I did a lot of it because kids were gone. So they change every season. I did this one in the summer, or was this in the summer? I think this was in the summer, and I just had a daily chore for Steven, for Maddie, for Jensen and Autumn, and then there was just a list of extras to do. So they really do like to get their own chores. So I'm like, okay. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this here, but I need to design something up and make it all written out for them so that they know when they get up what they have to do. Right now it's more like we've been doing all of our chores on Monday, and then we're done. And during the week it's just a few extra, nothing too crazy here and there. So I think that's how we'll do it. It's a weird thing because our dynamic in our home is different, where the kids are in and out at different times. Sometimes I do things, and you know, now it's like they're doing their school first, so I'm up doing most everything versus them coming down, getting their chores done during the day. So I think I will just get something all typed up here. Okay, this has turned into busy here, so Greg called. I talked to him for a minute. So burgers are done. The hot dog things are done, and I got to sit and figure out what to do for chore list. So wasn't sure how I was gonna put it on here, how I was gonna write it, but I feel like, let me print this out here. It's one of those things, I'll do it and then I might have to like go back and go, oh, I need to fix that. So, because life changes and things change, and how the structure of a situation, like Jensen right now is outside responsibility, like grass and trash, that kind of stuff. But as soon as, you know, grass cutting season's done, he won't have to do anything outside because you don't really have to cut your grass, but that won't be until like November. But he'll still have a few things outside, just not that much. So then he really doesn't have to do anything else inside. He's more my outside boy. And then Autumn, she does all of the dishes. So I gave her a few extra, but she's gonna be starting working at a job this year, this school year here. So a lot of her stuff will get switched, and then we'll just redo another one. But Maddie and Steven, I've got theirs written out. They like structure, they like that. So that's done for them. So I just printed it off. I didn't have to do a checklist because they're all grown up. No more checks and little marks and like fill in the thing with the marker. They pretty much know it. And then if I have any extra, I can just put it in the refrigerator and be like, okay, there's extra today. So good thing is I'm done. I just had some crackers and chicken salad. So now, and then like, yeah, we went through Steven's clothes. I was gonna make some sauerkraut for my hot dog. I didn't get that out, but I will. And then we're gonna do great. So we're gonna go ahead to the stores here, local stores, to get a few things for birthday. So I think that'll be our next clip because there's nothing else to do at home. It's Friday, so I'm just gonna put this all in one, make a big giant, this is my real life. So we'll get ready and we'll go head out the door. All right, ooh, air is cranking. All All right, we made it out the door, so we are gonna go head out. We gotta run and like drop off. Greg needed a new battery, so I gotta drop off his regular old battery to AutoZone. You know he's not gonna be on camera. He's a 13-year-old boy. Of course he's not. And then we're gonna run to TJ Maxx. We'll see what they got. So let's go. Stop is Ace. We had to return a little part that Greg needed to fix something on our air conditioner. So always maintaining. So we're gonna go in here and return it. All right, we made it. We returned the item at the store. Now we're gonna go into TJ Maxx. We are hopeful that we're gonna find everything we need right here. That would be awesome. We literally need shorts and t-shirts. Let's go see if we can find them. I told him already, I'm like, I won't look at decor, I promise. I won't look at the women's section at all. Let's go find stuff for him. Headed over here to the men's section. That's where we're gonna go look. Nowhere else. Okay, I'm like, they got Jensen shorts, the ones that he likes, but nothing for Steven for shorts. So we're gonna have to see. They literally just have this one rack right here. This is it. So we're kind of limited for clothes for him. So I guess we'll just we'll have to go to another one, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. This was a 12, but he said he didn't like that one. Let's see, here's another 12. Air Jordan? Why not? This one, this is yours, Steven. Right here. No. I don't think Jensen will wear that. Here's a Lionel Messi. Okay, that's it. Wow, not a whole lot. Okay, that's no good. They don't have these right here, 10, 12, and that's it. Just look at the girls' pretty dresses. Okay, none of that. Okay, we're looking for shorts for Jensen in here. Here's a clearance too. Jensen's a short boy. His are all right here. He's got to find the right ones. Okay, not really finding a whole lot of anything here, so we looked. That's all we can do. That's all you can do is look. Let's see. All right, nothing here. We're gonna go ahead and go try another one. All right, no such luck in that store whatsoever. They need to have the shorts that Jensen likes in the bigger size, but they don't. So we'll go over to Marshall's and see if Marshall's has anything. All right, we made it over to the UTC mall area. We decided, so I told Steven, I said, do you want to do Marshall's, Ross, or TJ Maxx? So he said, let's bite the bullet and do TJ Maxx. We should find stuff here. This is the area where everything is at. It's beautiful, beautiful, sunshiny, hot day. Lots of people out shopping, busy, busy. TJ Maxx, here we go. Cute little place. Boys section, let's see if we find any stuff here. Look at that, Steven found on his own score, right there. I actually found a pair of pants here too. Those are actually nice. Okay, the tiny little aisle, but we found something. So let's go to the guy stuff. Right here are stretchy shorts. We're hoping for some shorts here. Let's see if we got all these. Jensen really likes this kind, but we gotta find them. There's a, well, those are like stiff. He likes more like these ones. Actually, not even those ones. Nope. Yeah, he doesn't even like those ones. All right, he's gonna go try some clothes on. That's all their Halloween stuff, pumpkin stuff. Oh, look at these, how cute. Oh my goodness, look how cute. Those are cute. I'm not buying, oh, look at those. Those are fun. Okay, he's gonna go try stuff on. It is very packed here, very, very busy. Lots of people, which is crazy. So I found I needed some jeans for Greg. He came last time looking and found no jeans, so I got him dress pants, but he wanted some jeans. And then Steven found 2 pairs of shorts and a pair of pants. That's good. So that's a good sign. Nothing for Jensen, but that's okay. We got one store down. We'll go check out a couple more. All right, I was sitting here waiting for Steven. Look what I have. For my homemade cleaners, I just put some in there for smell. I was going to get one on Amazon for $10. What other ones you get? Pumpkin pie, pumpkin bread, caramel latte, and cinnamon roll. So I think it would work the same. You just use it for the scent. That's all you're using it for. So that's good. Okay, they had a couple other ones, but I think I'll get this one for $10 because it's $10 per bottle. Look, and they got apple pie and cinnamon roll. I'm not sure which ones are better, but we're going to be hopeful that these are good. All right, we got some stuff, so that's good. So now we're gonna go over to Ross and see what we can find over there. Look at the flamingo. How cute. Look at the waterfall. Cute. Ross. All right, let's go up this way. Go to Ross. Dr. Pepper hoodie. Okay, I just found a couple of jeans for Greg in here. So Steven's trying on some pants. Look at these cute things for $5. Look at that. That's cute with the little bookmarks at the top. Look at that. 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 Look at that For $5, it's a cute little book. They always got cute stuff here. I don't need anything, but still, they've got lots. Okay, so I think I got what I needed over here. I really couldn't. I got a couple of pairs of jeans. Steven, I think, got one pair of pants. Not really finding everything else we needed, but hey, that's okay. We'll keep trying. So he got one pair of jeans, and I got 2 more pairs of jeans for Greg. So that was good, because I didn't find him any jeans last time. We're going to go right across the street to Marshall's here. Hopefully we'll find something there. But not bad. I mean, I got some fun things for Christmas ahead of time. So, all right, let's go to Marshall's. All right, we're going to Marshall's here. Cute. Okay, we are finding some things. I got some for Jensen, some for Greg. Steven got a couple. We're gonna go ahead to Old Navy because I know that I can get t-shirts for him there and possibly some shorts. We're gonna go see. Going across here. All right, going into Old Navy. Hopefully they have a new LL Bean store right there. Look at that, LL Bean. And that's a good store, HomeSense over there. So we're gonna go right here to Old Navy. Just see if the girls have gone in there yet. See what kind of stuff they got. Here's easy. 2, that's it. I'm just looking for jogger shorts here for Jensen. They have like all the sweatshirts. You figured they would have the sweat shorts as the relaxed Old Navy. Hopefully on this side. Look at the flamingo pants. All right, we got some t-shirts. Okay, so Old Navy, we got literally, we literally got 4 shirts. 2 for Steven, 2 for Jensen. Simple black, simple beige one. So now let's go ahead to Walmart and see. I've never actually looked at Walmart. I'm sure they have active shorts. Their shorts there were $30. I can't see spending $30 on a pair of shorts, but we will have to. So let's go to Walmart. Storm is a brewing over there. We're always in traffic. Okay, we're at Walmart. We're gonna see if they have, I don't even know if they have shorts and t-shirts. I'm sure they do. Let me just see what they have and we'll see what else we find. That Reebok has a pair. Nice. Let's see if they got any more. Is that it? Okay, we got some. All right, we found a navy, a black, a gray shorts, and 2 black shorts. Okay, yay on that. Let's go see if we can see one for Steven. All right, went in there, got stuff for Jensen's clothes, which was nice there, and for Steven too. So, all right, now we're gonna head home. Okay, so we're just hurry up and getting dinner done because we're starving. So we did the brioche buns here from Wildgrain. Look at these, look so good. Greg's got, he like made his own little plate. Look at that. These little buns look delicious, like nice and soft. Like look at frozen.
It's like going out to dinner, getting a burger at a restaurant.
That looks really good. So that's his plate, and I got myself. You know what I got? The sausage like exploded in the microwave. So I'm like, oh yes, we cut my onions up real good, put some mustard underneath these. Tater tots in the oven. Burgers, we're gonna just eat right now. The boys are upstairs. They're done with, Steven's done with shopping. He's
He's not the shopper.
He's not the shopper. He's like, so how's your day, babe? Because he took him last time. I'm like, it's lovely. So, no, it was fine. He's fine. Just boys. Boys shopping. It's hot, sweaty, all the fun stuff. But we got stuff. I got him clothes, Jensen clothes, and Greg clothes, which is nice. I just got a little bit to take back. No worries. I'm taking no one but myself and maybe the girls if they want to go.
No, go by yourself.
Go by myself. So good. So we're gonna eat this, and then what else I gotta do? Okay, dinner, delicious. We also got these ones too, the pretzel buns. These would be the other. These are more, I guess they're more like pretzel rolls, but they can use them for hamburgers. So the hamburgers and hot dogs, everybody's eating. The girls actually went shopping on their own. I'm like, oh, you guys went shopping. You didn't want to come with us. So they're off having fun. Boys are upstairs. We're gonna close for tonight's video. So I'll film this weekend and then add it to Monday's video. So it's been a good day. Got all the stuff I need to get done. And also clothes for all the boys. That's a big thing. The girls, they're easy because they like just find cute things all the time. So that's not a worry whatsoever. That'll be easy breezy. The boys that are a little more difficult finding what they need. So glad to have it done. It's been a good day. So we're gonna be finished, go swim in the pool and enjoy the rest of our evening. So you have a fantastic rest of your day and I'll see you this weekend for some encouragement. If not, I'll see you Monday. All right, bye.